Hello, I'm Inventor Dan Zen. That's me right there, back a while ago. I'm taking a look at Snipisode. Snipisode lets you create a story, split it up into snips, and schedule when those get published to your status line. This is an example of a story being published, and you can see the little Snipisode scissors there, and there's full story. So if we click on full story, it shows the title of the Snipisode post followed by the various posts. Now this is what people who haven't installed Snipisode will see when they click on that little full story. Now if you're not finished your story, then it will tell you that there's more still to come. Here are some ideas for Snipisode. Long live storytelling, yay! And you can suspensefully snip psychedelic poetry, so it's good for poets and short story writers, lunchtime jokes, various messages, etc. So you can have a look at that. But if we were to go to Snipisode here, then it would say, we've got to allow access, and so forth and so on. Maybe what we'll do first is see the Snipisode page. How do we get to that? Somewhere down here. That will always take us back to the wall for the Snipisode application. So here is where you'll be watching this video as soon as I post it, and there's a picture of some of the ideas so you can read that. And then you would say go to application. So Snipisode lets you schedule status posts as episodes of a story or feature. Snipisode. So let's go through the signing up process. Go to application. Oh, by the way, this is apps.facebook.com/Snipisode. But hopefully you're already here. So allow access. Okay, this is how all Facebook apps tend to work. And now in comes Snipisode, but it says, please allow Snipisode to update and read your status and remember you by clicking the permissions link above. So before we can publish to your status and stuff, you've got to click this permissions link. So let's do that. And it's asking, it's wanting to be able to publish posts without you prompting it. We'll allow that. It's also asking to allow Snipisode to read your posts. These are the posts that Snipisode will be publishing anyway. And finally, so that we can publish these posts in the future when you're not even logged on. If you want to schedule these, the point is you don't want to be logged on. Then you allow Snipisode to remember me so I don't have to reauthorize it. We allow that. Now upon allowing those, this message is still up, but we just say OK, and now Snipisode is running. This message is still up here too, but if you click it, you'll see that nothing really happens, and the next time, let's just reload. The next time you reload Snipisode, you'll see that that message will be gone. So Snipisode is just a flash interface into writing the name of your story. There's the title. Here's where you put your story, and then you can snip that story up by line. So there's 2 lines in this story, so if we snip by line right now, that story would snip into 2 lines. But if we snip by period, well, there's a number of periods, so we'll snip by period, and you can see that that snips up your story by period, or by exclamation mark and question mark as well. Then you can say publish every day or every 2 days at a certain time, say 6 o'clock in the evening p.m. every day, and we hit publish. Oh, please enter a title. It's asking for a special title. I'll just type in test for now. Publish. Would you like to publish the 5 statuses? Status is plural, stati? I'm not sure. I should look into that. 5 statuses every day at 6 p.m. And then we can hit OK. I hit OK. Success. The publishing for this story has been set. What this means is these 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snips will be published 1 per day, starting with the top one here, at 6 o'clock. And that's it. So that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Now let's try a sort of a more realistic example. I have a story here that I've written in a text editor. I'm just going to copy that and come on back and paste it in there. So this is my sci-fi story. And I've left, just as I was writing it, I left double lines there. So we'll do by line, but what it will do is it will sort of weed out the extra line that's in there. There's a 250 character limit on status posts. Please split the highlighted text and run the snip again. Okay, so what it's done is it's gone in here, and this line right here is too long. So just for now I'll delete that. I'd probably spend a bit more time editing that. And then I say snip by line, and there we go. That's snipped my story into lines. Cool, huh? I would need a title for that, and my title is Soup Makers. If you have more than one Snipisode, then the titles help you find them, and the users get to see the title too. Now, in the posts themselves, like when this post to your status line, you do not get to see the title. So I've prefixed my story with the title. That might help you, or it might not. You don't have to do that. That's optional. Okay, so now we'll publish this. How about at 9 o'clock in the evening every day, publish. Would you like to publish these? Okay. Success. Now, once you've published stories, you can manage them over here with your Manage tab. Here we've got Soup Makers. That's our story, and there's our test posts. Now, Soup Makers, if we hit pause, bing, a little message will come up and tell me success, the story has been paused. We can hit delete, and it will tell us success, the story's been deleted, but let's undo that. And then we can also edit the story. So anytime you can edit the story. And here it is back again with all of our various episodes. We can change the time and publish again and so forth. And so once again, these will show up on your status, much like for me, I'm Dan Zen. Let me just go peek in here. There's one. All done but the user testing. And so this publishes to the status just like any other status, except there's little scissors. It says via Snipisode. And people can comment on that and like it. And if you see the full story, we click full story. There's the full story. And when you go to the full story, you get to see comments as well. This is you. Now we are a member of Snipisode, so this looks a little bit different than it did before, where it shows us also comments and things like that. But if you then want to visit the post, you can do that. And then actively comment and thing. So, I'm Dan Zen. Hope you enjoy Snipisode to tell stories, have a look through the ideas, come up with some ideas of your own. All the best.